Hello. Oh, music. Ah, yes. That's what we needed. Alright. That was a longer break than I wanted it to be. And I apologize if there was anyone who was waiting for me to get back. But, I actually had to cook food. Like, it took a while to prepare it, and then I ate it, and then, oh, and then, there's a staff meeting at FFR, so I had to deal with that. Um, but, like, I'm here now, and I'd like to get this stupid thing finished. Um, not that it's actually stupid. It's only stupid because it's so difficult, and it's frustrating me. But we're making progress. Uh, okay, good. Stream's working. Good stuff. Okay, let's start the development timer. Hey, there we go. Wow, 13 hours. Bring my laptop a little bit closer because I'm doing lounge mode. Okay, here's the crux of the issue. Jeez, look at this nonsense. Oh yeah, and this. Oh yeah, okay. Here's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about how how great this function is, but how it only returns a boolean, and I wanted to return more and update stuff. Or I can like pass it in. I can pass it stuff, and that'll inform me about other stuff. If I save BPM index and update it as I go through, and I don't think it'll be that hard to update it as I go through either. Um, we can save this for loop running every time, which is not good. Instead, we can just do this. Um, yeah, okay. Um, in which case, we should make some changes. We should make the following changes. We should do current BPM index. Wait, did I? Initialize at 0, of course. And what does this do? What does this do? What does this do? What does this do? This honestly, if no other part of this code is good, it's worth keeping. Other than this one, I think this is like the best. This is just fantastic. I love this so much. Also, I'm tired. I don't know if you can tell. But I really want to get this done. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, otherwise that would run every time, which would cause an interesting error where all the notes I insert just wouldn't show up. So that would be bad. Let's make sure that didn't happen. I'm glad. Very glad. Okay, so we got a measure, and we've got a line index. And we move the line index to just the next measure. And this isn't used anywhere else, right? For the rest of the code? No, of course not. It's only used for like the very next time. And then this starts processing the measure. Right, so it starts the first line, it gets the first line. Right, gets the first line. And then this whole block. Puts stuff into notes and the note arrays. Because the very first note of every measure, we already know everything about it. Because notes exist like they're like points in a graph. They don't have any width. They're infinitely thin, you know, and they always occur like at the very start of the measurement. So like once we've moved the time up to that point, we have all the information about that node because the time is right where it is. Now we just have to figure out how to. It's like doing a proof by math induction. We know we have the base case. It's funny because I just like 4 days ago I took a final exam in Foundations of Math where we did a proof by math induction. Where there was like, in fact, I think it was strong induction. There might have been 2 proofs. I don't know. I blocked it out. But yeah, so like this is our base case. And it's beautiful and we love it. And this processes each character. Perfect, beautiful. And now we have to update everything. That's exactly right. Just reacclimating. Sorry. Oh Jesus, I'm so tired. I'm so what? Yeah, because now if int, because now if we know where we're starting, if we know where we're starting in the BPMs array, we don't have to do this nonsense that finds it. All we got to do. Yeah, so get rid of this whole thing. Um, all we got to do next BPM index is just current plus 1, so that's stupid. We won't be needing that. Okay, what's the logic here? What's the logic here? What's the logic here? So the case here is if there's no next one. Okay, so that's if current is the last one in the BPM's list. Okay, so if current BPM index is equal to BPMs dot num elements minus 1. Change this nonsense. Not equal to. In which case, of course, the BPM won't change because no matter what beat you go to, it won't change because we're at the end of the BPMs. Okay. Sit up time. This chair is gonna be the death of me. There. Okay. Is that right? Kind of just eyeballing it. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. Temp beat, and we have to make it into a big decimal. That's fine. Why can't I call it like next beat? Because there's already an X beat. Can't refactor. Screw you. Next BPM change happens at some beat number. What is your problem? Oh, it's simply current BPM index plus 1. We can get rid of all this. Well, there. What is this problem? The if statement is redundant, you're crazy. It's still redundant somehow. I don't get it. Because this isn't initialized at false, so why would you... I mean, I could just set this to false. That would be quicker, I guess. And just get rid of this. Okay, fine. Just remove all my informative comments. I'm putting it there. You can't stop me. So if the next BPM change comes before the next beat, that's exactly right. Then the BPM change is true. Otherwise, false for everything. Great, perfect, awesome. Love it. Love it. It's so great. Okay. So the BPM changed between that. Okay, so that means... So what we can do is we can... once we add that bit of time, we can do the check again with a different current beat. Set current beat to next BPM change beat, which is literally just next BPM change. Which, well, we're not going to return that, so whatever. Where's current BPM? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, here's the part where it's a single line. Well, actually, this is a couple lines. We need to add an amount of time. And then we need to update current beat and check again. That should probably be a do-while. Do while uh. Do while the BPM changes. Okay. So then what we should do is definitely update the... Should I add the amount of time here as well? Add time. Current beat equals new big decimal BPMs data current BPM index plus current BPM index dot beat. Yeah, that's definitely true. And naturally, we're going to update the current BPM. And then we're going to have another add time at the end of this. Semicolon. Jesus, this one method is going to be like 100 lines of code. It's insane. Is that right? We have a current BPM. Yeah, of course we do. Okay. Current BPM equals new big decimal. Same thing, right? In fact, I want to copy this, put it over here, and then get rid of you. Dot BPM. Right. Current beat is 0 at the beginning. Okay. That's why. Well, clearly this needs to be its own thing. Oh, okay. So just change all of this to next beat. Oh. Here's what needs to happen. This needs to... mid-beat. Okay. Uh... Good. Okay, and then the add time again is actually just going to be handled. It's going to happen regardless, like, which is good. Okay, we definitely know that, what do we know? Next beat minus current beat is the number of beats So maybe, if we have beats per minute, maybe our goal is just to get seconds, which doesn't make sense to me, but it might work. Let's try it. Beats per minute divide by, or well, times divide by some given number of beats. And then multiply by 60? I don't know. Or do you just divide and then you're done? That doesn't make any sense. Well, if we get beats per second, let's agree on one thing, right? If we do this, we'll definitely have beats per second. That's a fact. Right? Oh, if you reverse that, seconds per beat. Seconds per beat multiplied by beats. So what is the total sum of operations? Is we should take beats, y beats divided by BPM divided by 60. Okay, so let's think. for example, if we have, let's say we have something really slow, like 60 BPM. We should be able to say 1 over 60 is equal to minutes per beat. Minutes per beat. So if we multiply by seconds per minute, we'll get seconds per beat. Times 60 is equal to seconds per beat, which is equal to 1. Because if it's 60 beats per minute, it's 1 beat per second, right? Which is the same as 1 second per beat. So I think this should be times. So 1 beat should take 1 second. So then this formula would work. 60 times 1 beat divided by 60 BPM gives you 1 second. So I think this formula works. It's likely to be contrary with my other formula, but I think this is... I was thinking of it wrong somehow, but yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go back. So if that's the formula, if that's the magic formula, then we simply have to subtract to get the number of beats. I'm very excited now. We simply have to subtract to get the number of beats. So how many beats? How many beats? Current time. Current time is a current time equals current time dot add. What are we adding to it? We're adding to it, oh boy, 60 times 60 dot set scale 60 times dot multiply. We're multiplying by the number of beats, which is equal to next beat dot minus dot subtract the current beat. Okay, that's the number of beats, and then we what do we do with it? We then we divide divide by current BPM. Oh my god. I think that's right. Add 60 times next beat minus current beat divided by current BPM. That's what that line does. I'm excited. I think that's right. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna also put you down here. Minus the taps. I think that's right. Oh, wait. Oh, we divided. This needs an extra argument. What was it? Oh, hey, look, Twitch. Rounding mode. Dot half up, I think. Did it just like add that for me? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, it's so nice and easy. Unless I already used it once. Which I didn't. Oh, I know what that's about. Not important. Oh my god, this is so great. Okay. What a spaghetti this is. Copy. Paste. Save. That's it, there it is. That's it. It's all there. Is that everything updated though? Time, BPM, column number is given by this, measure position given by this, measure size given by this, and insert it. Modes, data, current mode, tracks, data, column number, insert. Oh my goodness. So all we gotta do is run it and see what errors come up. What does this end? This ends a for loop. What does this end? This ends a while loop. What does this end? This ends the method. And parse notes. That's fine. There's gotta be something else that I gotta like shove in there. I'm trying to think of what happens when there's a BPM change right on a beat that's like lined up with the note. Because currently this is the only way in which a BPM changes. In theory, current beat minus next beat would be 0. Or at least it should be. That could be a problem, a little bit, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I guess in all actuality, because I'm thinking about the fact that if there is a BPM change right on it, right, that BPM, that beat number is going to be a double, but we have much more precision than a double. So ours is going to be slightly larger. So I don't know whether to consider that an error. Fudge. Geez. I guess, I mean, some error is inherent in the process because of that. But my main focus is trying to make sure that it's... Because we're adding repeatedly, the error is going to accumulate. So I want that there to account for the fact that if there's a BPM change like right in the middle, I want to get that right on the dot. Weird. Very weird. This might be more precision. Well, I don't know about than necessary, but it just like I don't think it's gonna match up perfectly with anything else, because who else would have this much precision? Okay. That was an interesting trip. But does the note number change? This is in the for loop, so I guess it does. It increments line number automatically. So there's a chance that it'll do all this work for a note that isn't going to appear. Is that a problem? No, because it's only basing it off of BPMs. And if there's no BPM, it handles that. I guess we run it and see if it crashes and burns. Does it currently do anything? It does insert. It inserts the notes. It puts the notes in there. Is there any return that I was expecting that I didn't make use of? I don't think so. Oh, this method is so great. I guess we run it and see what happens. Did I get rid of this? Good, thank you. I'm glad. Okay. Wait, do I have other print statements? Any other print statements? I just want to get rid of them. Okay, let's try it. Okay. I mean, I wrote 100 lines of code. It's only natural. Oh, no pointer exception. That's the worst. That is the worst exception you can possibly get. Yeah. $178. Insert. Oh? Why? Of all the places. Modes is initialized. Well, this is initializing modes, I guess. But yeah, it's initialized right there in parse modes. It gives it it does mode array. And modes is a global. That happens after parse modes, so the fact that we can do this should be an indicator, enough of an indicator. And we already printed out all of, or most of modes, with exception to the note part. Okay. Huh, go figure, I thought it was working. Okay. Modes.data. Current mode. Tracks. What is tracks? Tracks is a track array. Tracks is a track array. A track array contains. Did I use the constructor of track array? No, I don't think I ever did. I didn't. Okay. Dot tracks equals new track array. There, I constructed it. That's a valid complaint. That's a valid complaint. Same problem. Res? No. Different problem. Good. Well, what pointer am I trying to point to? That shouldn't be a problem. I initialized you with... You have 4 node arrays. Therefore, the 3 should exist. Let me try doing something stupid like... tracks dot... Get out of my way, please. Tracks dot... Oh no, tracks isn't anything. Was it something stupid? No, modes.data.tracks. I dot I guess I could print that. What the hell? But it's inserting. First it should insert at 0. Then it should insert to 1. That's what the insert method should do. What are you talking about? It's this. I'm an idiot. You only need to do that once. Ha 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 ha. All of these print statements. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. We don't need them. We don't want them. Did I forget to... Did I divide? I did. I'm a dumbass. Comma... rounding mode dot half up. It's very exciting. I'm very hesitant to be excited though. Let me print some I's and J's. Some measure numbers and column numbers. Not used. Interesting. I must have used it for like a print statement somewhere. Alright, forget that. Let's just check the contents of notes, right? We parse it, and then we knock over the camera, almost, and then we do the following. what is it? Song dot modes dot data song dot modes dot num elements -1 dot tracks for int I equals 0. No. I mean, we can get there, but not right now. Instead, we should just print each note as it gets processed. Do I have a print method for a note? Of all the things to not give a print method. Just backed everything up just because I'm paranoid. Crap. How much space is each thing gonna take? Let's think, okay. 3 digits for seconds, and then 4 digits. So percentage D, so that's 7, 3. Decimal formatting Java, help me. I'm not going to use decimal format. Oh my god, why would I do that? Thank you. Oh, I'm using percentage %D like a dumbass. Thinking double. Left aligned. Percent. Measure position can only be at most 3 digits. So let's give that 3 digits. Percentage minus 3D. Measure size, same deal. Column number, let's say 2 digits. BPM, let's say, Lord knows how many digits. Uh, 6, 7, 13. F. Time. Measure position. Measure size. Let's give this one more, just in case there's 1,000 seconds in a song. Doesn't seem likely, but why not? Now we can finally print each note. Let's see what happens. Also, let's just copy this because I'm gonna need it. Wrong method. What? Oh. Print that once. And then print this note. Oh my god, please work. Please just work the first time. Just do it. Just do it. I'm so tired. Oh, it looks pretty. Looks real pretty. Are you seeing this? You are good. Just making sure. I do that a lot. Why only 3 decimal places? I want 4. Am I stupid? Oh, I am. Dude, I am. I am stupid. Here we go. Not nearly crazy enough, but it looks really good. Assuming the song is actually 134 seconds. Seems like it could be. Hard to know, honestly. The heck? Oh, okay. The offset was like 0.98 something, and I'm like, why is this the start time for the first note? But what actually happened is there's uh, there's several blanks. There's several blanks, meaning like this is like several seconds of time passing right now. Alright, so I guess we should give it, I don't honestly know if this is correct, because I don't have anything to compare it to. So let's just give it Lord of the Dance, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Which is in downloads, I guess? Yeah, it is. Cool. Nope. Cancel, do not. I just want to copy the name. Copy, good. Okay, close. Oops. Okay. It only has one difficulty, so that's a thing. Hold on. Well, hold on twice. Comment that out. Okay. What I need to do is actually check the multiple difficulties. Oh, I moved the file. Jesus. So, where is current mode? Current mode. I passed parse notes. Current mode. Right. You're right. How many modes are there? Well, let's find out. 0. Let's try the first mode. Run. Yay, it's roughly the same length. That's a good sign. First node is at 4 seconds. Does that... Yeah, that seems about right. There's 4 measures, when there's 4 beats per measure, so that's 12 beats. And it's 144 beats per second, so... Sure, that's 4 seconds. Minus 0.9. Yeah, sure, okay. Different start time? Yeah, good. Okay. 2. Mode 2. God, it's so fast. Looks like a lot more nodes. How about 3? Are there even 4 nodes? I don't think there are. No, there's not. Okay. What did I... No, leave that there. Save. Okay. Run it again. Beautiful. Okay. Now for Lord of the Dance. Whoa, look at that. Jesus, look at all these notes. Oh my god. That doesn't seem like the Lord of the Dance I know. What's wrong with that? Seems totally wrong. What the hell? The BPM is what I'm talking about. BPM is only... It's like constant. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of notes. I mean, it seems like the right number of notes. BPM... No, the BPM isn't updating properly. What the heck? Let me bring my phone over here. Jeez, it charges fast. Okay. Nope. No messages. It's good. We're so close to being able to celebrate. I can feel it. The heck? Okay. The, first note 4.7902. 4.7901. What could possibly... Why is there that tiny little difference? 5.08. So weird. Okay, but the BPM problem, okay. It's just not getting to the note properly, which is something that's probably easy to fix. Let's see. The BPM is based on the current BPM. The current BPM only gets updated in this loop. Why isn't it the other way around? It should be like this. I'm pretty sure. Didn't change much. Freaking jeez. Was the BPM changing before? It should have been. If it's not, then that's a good thing. Okay, okay. It's not dependent on the file. It's an overall problem. Okay. Well, it's still bad, but it's less bad. Kind of. Okay. It means I have a better chance of understanding the problem. Is it something to do with this that isn't quite working? Do I just not detect the BPM change ever? Current beat isn't used? Oh crap, that's probably not good. Maybe that is fine. Maybe I don't need it. That's cool. That's interesting. And weird. Okay, here's a quiz. Do you actually understand this code? This should happen a lot. There's no way to avoid this check, right? No, there doesn't seem to be. Okay. Okay. The next BPM change is simply found by incrementing the current BPM index, and that will tell you the beat at which the BPM is going to change. Should I use current beat at all in this decision? I should, right? How is next beat determined? Next beat is a constant amount greater than current beat. So current beat is continuously getting updated. So maybe it makes sense that we don't need it. But how... Yeah, I guess that's all you need, really. You should only change what BPM you're on if the next beat is less than next beat. So does this inner loop ever get run? My guess is no. Shit. Wow. Why? Why shouldn't current beat? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, current beat doesn't increment in this case. Oh, that's the problem. That's the crux. That's the core. That's the issue. Else oh, just current beat equals next beat. Which I should do here too. Right? No. Afterwards. Because I still need current beat minus next beat. Right. And then perfect. Perfect, because we will have gotten to the beat that we're trying to get to. Wow, that was actually a massive error. Get out of my face. BPM changed. BPM changed. It changed several times. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna move you down and comment you out, because we're gonna look at you later, I'm sure. The time should have changed slightly. It looks like it did. We're actually detecting BPM changes now. Wow. That whole chunk of code just wasn't even running. That seems wrong. That's not right. I don't like that. It's not right at all. Or maybe it is? I don't know. .7902 is more in line with what I was getting last time. I guess I have to run DDReam now. Do I still have it? I hope I have it. Where is it? It's right on the desktop. Oh, it's right there, of course. Okay. Can I run it without a song file? That'd be nice. Oh, that's annoying. Fine. I'll Google. Googling. Sure. You won't let me download? Oh, the plugin was locked. Jesus Christ. got like 50 ads plus Flash, and it still didn't work. Jesus Christ. Terrible. Get with it, Stepmania Online. Nope. That was the one that I was just on. Can I download it? No. No, I cannot. Yeah, that's cool. Great. Is it just a video? It is. That's... Oh my lord. This looks like viruses. Oh my god. Oh my god, please, yes. Give me. Ah. Took long enough. Cool. Fifth style? What? Is that like related to third style somehow? Really what I'm trying to do is just get this to open up in freaking SMO. No, not SMO. Why? DD-Ream. Okay. This is different, I think. Yep. Okay, but I can still use the music file, right? Right? So if I copy that music file into the folder, paste. Now you'll work, right? Sure. Alright. Alright, DD-Ream. Bring it on, let's try it again. Freaking go back to NetBeans. Haha! You did not find the proper music file, you're kidding me. You're lying. You're kidding. No. That's not helpful. I did not find a proper music style. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god, DD Ream. You are the worst. No. It is in the same folder as the music file. Oh, good God. Who's online that knows anything about DD Ream? Close. No. Try again. Right there. There's the music file. Open it. You gotta be kidding me. It's crazy. I don't understand. I mean, this looks pretty great, but you know, not not quite what I need. Sure, seems legit. Okay. Okay, more Googling. Maybe it's just like really dumb, right? Maybe it can't find the file because it's like not in a particular order. I'm gonna put it in a folder alone. Maybe if I don't specify a music file as well, that's an option. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, not gonna specify a music file. Ha ha ha, let's see what happens next. Finally, someone has come to my rescue. And then here's where we find out I installed DD-Ream incorrectly or something more complicated. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back and do this. have an idea as well. Maybe it doesn't like spaces, right? Try it again. Run it. Oh. 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 Hey. Spaces. It doesn't like spaces. Derp. Um, that's not quite useful. Okay, it's not quite useful. Dance, single, heavy. View, game, dance, single. Why is it called heavy? Oh god. That's special. Okay. Yep, there's a bunch of mines. That's fine. That's good. That's good. I understand. I comprehend. Great. Good. Okay. Can I go to the next note somehow? Space? No, that's not what I want. Control down? Well, it does help a little bit. Okay, right-clicking zooms. I don't want to do that. Jesus. Whatever. Now we shall type into a notepad document. and compare. Also, hold on. What happened here? Why did the BPM change like a gazillion times? Oh, I guess that's right. There's a bunch of places, it just keeps changing and there's like no notes. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Double BPM change happening. That's pretty intense. And often. Jesus. Okay. Well, let's start typing it into a notepad document. Or, well, that's what I'm going to do, but you're just going to look at that. And I'll tell you which ones seem to be right. Okay. $4.788. It's not quite right, is it? What the hell? Oh, weird. Okay. Um, let's turn on snap to 192nd. Okay, so because every note is going to be on at least on the 492nd level. Okay. So we have 4.790 as the first one, which is accurate. And twice because there's two notes, that makes sense. 5.081. Kind of right. 5.227. Actually, okay. Let me go to the very last note. And see where we are with that. Oh geez, that looks messed up. Oh, is that because like the song ends? What the hell? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I need a longer song file. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well let me give it a song file. Oh good god. This is nonsense. I'm gonna give it one of my song files. Make sure it's a long one. Four minutes. Perfect. Great. Okay, for real this time. Go to the last note of the song. If we can. $116.480. Crap. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, we can help to bug fix this. If we start at the beginning and go note by note until we find the first one that's broken. One, two, three, four. $5.810. Okay, let's see if that in itself is enough to present a problem. Because we have a BPM change, right? Okay. 5.18, that matches. And then 5.81, yeah, that matches. Jeez, look at that. Okay. Let's see if I can find that position. It's around the 30-second mark. 37 something it should be. There's three notes with the same, and they're in columns 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I found that. Ooh. 36.829. Unless it happens multiple times. Yeah, then it should be 0, 1. And then 2, 0, 3, and then 4 BPM changes. Well, that's because there's just like a break. Okay. Alright, so somewhere between there and 30 seconds it becomes significantly wrong. Okay, let's keep searching. 6.101. .246. Okay. Let's look. I wrote a few more down. Five eight one 810 101 246 392 538 829. All very, very, very close. And self-correcting almost, it seems. Okay, I wrote down some more. Six point 101 246 392 538 close enough 829 975 close enough. BPM changed. 7120 7266 387 557 679 703 873 994 164. Oh my god, they're all perfectly correct up to this point. Does craziness happen between now and the 30-second mark? No, just alternating back and forth BPMs. That shouldn't actually be an issue. Okay, interesting. Back to the 8-second mark. I must be very diligent with this process. Okay, we continue. Okay. Let's go check again. Uh, 8.285. 455 577 771 868. That's fine. 450 572 644 or 645 is what it actually is. It's fine. Wait. Yeah, 645. 9645. 717 790 839 875 936 033 106. Jesus Christ, what is... Alright, let me keep going until I get to like this section, because that looks like that could be a problem in theory, right? Right? Totally. Totally that could be a problem. Okay. One 7.9 10.239 10.324 10.397 10.482 10.615 11.162, 11.295, 0.441, 11.635, 11.708, 0.780, 11.926, 12.072, 12.217. Okay. Ten three three, 106, 179, 239, 324, 370, 397, 482, 615, 162, 295, 441, 635, 707, or 708, 780, 926, 072, 271. The heck? All of this is perfectly correct. What happens around here? Let's look at 30 seconds exactly. I'm skipping ahead. Let's take a look. Okay, there's a note at the 29.256 mark. What the heck happened? 3.2 compared to 5.6. What the heck? Is it just gradually slipping somehow? Actually it should be 1 and 3. Well, that's a huge difference. That's huge. What the heck? No, that's a massive difference. What the heck? Is there like a freeze or something that I'm not accounting for? Is there some... There's an offset of minus 0.13. There's a lot of BPMs. There's no stops. There are no stops. Okay, here's a question. If I reduce the precision, this is so dumb. If I reduce the precision, which I can do because I planned ahead. Fuck me. If I reduce the precision on everything, does that suddenly make it accurate? Scale. Where's scale? I set the scale at 50, let's set it to 5. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. It shouldn't. Now what happens at the 30-second mark, roughly? .256. No? That didn't fix it. Yeah, what the heck? Because it's way off. Oh. My brain. I'm gonna scroll to the top and see how accurate these are, relatively. Oops. They should be less accurate over time, I'm thinking. 790. Oh yeah. Oh no, they're way bad. They're way bad. If I made the scale like 100. Wow, that ran like a lot slower. Oh, this looks different somehow. 29.256. Oh wait, no. No, it's still way off. Okay, let's look at 22 seconds. Okay, we should expect 0321. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. This should be 21.975. And this should be 21.926. Oh, 1, 3, 0, 1, 2. Yeah, wrong. So we went 10 seconds back, and it was still quite wrong. Let's look at 16. There's got to be some significant error that's causing this. Oh, this is like dead on. This is dead on. This is dead on. $16.149. Perfect. Uh, 16.586. 16.732. What? What happens here? I don't even... 16.878. 17.023. 17.314. 17.460. 17.606. It's still like dead on. Okay. We're getting close to whatever the thing is. 17.751. Yeah. 17.897. 18.043. 18.188. 18.334. 18.480. 18.65. We're getting close to the big break. Scared the crap out of me. 18.771. 18.916. 19.062. Perfect. 19.208. Pretty good. 19.353. Yep. 19.499. Perfect. 19.645. 19.839. 19.936. 20.227. What the heck happened right there? That's it. That's it. That's the spot. It's right there. Weird. Okay. It's exactly at the 20-second mark. So weird. Okay. Something happened there. Can I print line number? Oh my god, stop reading my input. Oh, that's not what I want. I want that's better. Okay. What's the problem? Oh, plus. Run it again. "20-second mark. Right here. It's probably because that's like the line for the measure. That's not even the first block with 192. That's weird. 20-second mark, right? Is that right? Okay. What the heck happened at the measure at 766? What beat number is that? Uh, okay, now here's the problem. Is that going to be... Yes, it is. How dumb. Whatever, whatever. Wait, was that right? I'm crazy. I definitely lost track of what the critical failure was, or where the critical failure was. Was it the 20-second mark? I think it was. Well, this is not very useful. Where's the time number? Oh, it's right there. Okay. 19.280. No. Oh. 19.208. 19.353. 19.499. 19.936, yeah, and then 20.227. Here's the big fuck up. Should be a non-issue because it's so small. Thank you. Okay, let's look at the BPMs for beat number 34. Yes, there's a BPM change from 34 to 35. There's not a BPM change from... Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, no. At 31. From 31 to 34, it's 1 BPM. And then it changes at 34. This is that thing. This is that thing where, like, it's not going to be exactly 34. Oh, it's so ridiculously close to 34. But that shouldn't make a difference. I don't understand why that would make a difference. Oh, God. Certainly not that big of a difference. Jeez. And the BPM changes just like not at all. I don't... 103 to, yeah. Why is this suddenly wrong? Hmm. So how many? 1, 2. "14 notes happen. 1, 2, 3. Uh, are we looking at the same notes? What the hell? 18. Okay. Zero, 3, or 0, 2, 3. What? I'm not seeing that sequence anywhere. Ah, right here, right there. At 21 seconds. .101. Oh, weird. Okay. So the start of the 766 measure actually automatically bumps up the number to the next measure. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so that means this should be the previous measure. I was looking at the wrong measure. So towards the end of this measure, something weird happens. Is it some weird thing where I'm just like making a note where there isn't one? Which shouldn't actually matter. Well, maybe it would for like output purposes. Hmm. Yeah, I'm detecting. What do I detect? 1s, 2s, and 4s. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, weird. So the problem happens right when there's a 3. Right when there's a 3, which is like the end of a hold, this just breaks. It just freaking destroys everything. There's a BPM change right at that moment. So DD Ream says that these notes should have BPM 102.997. I don't. Why? Why? Maybe, okay, maybe this is something I can fix. Because there's a BPM change right at the start of a note, right? I need better information. Current beat. Okay. What's the problem? Closing parenthesis. Okay. Oh no, why? You should only be 8 long. You jerk. Stop that. Why are you more than 8 long? You're so much more than 8 long. Why? I don't understand. Can you not? Okay, whatever. Whatever. 20-second mark, right? Right when it ticks over. Okay. These are clearly on beat 34, which means they should have that BPM. Right? Okay. How can I fix this? How can I fix this? So when we have 33.833, right? When we're on that beat. Oh my goodness. This should be the BPM change. Not this. This right here should be the BPM change. And I had assumed that this is no big deal because it's so tiny, but maybe it is a big deal. Okay. Okay. Do I just change it to like an equal sign somewhere? Why not? Right? That seems like it would be logical. 19 seconds, 20 seconds. Did I do what I thought it would do? Yes, it did exactly that. Well, that's exciting. That's really cool. Okay. Is that fixed now, though? Oh my god, if it's not fixed, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed if it's not fixed now. I'm really tired. It's 11 o'clock and I've been streaming like all day. Which is not abnormal, but like today's been especially long. Okay, zoom in a bit. Go to the 20-second mark. Pray to Jesus that this note has the correct time. Scrolling very slowly just to build anticipation. Okay. The first note is 2020. It's 20.227. I think that's right. I think that's right. Oh my fucking god, it's right. It's right. It's right. It's right. It's right. I fixed it. I saw the error. I found it and I fixed it. It was just an equal sign. It was a logical error. I wasn't braining properly. I was cognizant of that edge case though. I knew it was there and that happened exactly. Okay. Is the last number correct now? God, that's so infinitesimally small. That little change. That's Jesus Christ. Okay. Please let this be the exactly correct number. Because if it's not, we're gonna have to revisit this tomorrow. And I don't wanna have to be like thinking about this as I'm trying to go to sleep. $116.480, that's not right at all. Fuck me. Fucking shit. Unless there's nodes later. Like much later. No. No, there's none. There aren't. There's nothing in 122. God dang. Okay, but what's interesting is we did fix an error. In fact, it's not only interesting, but it's exciting. Because it means there's hope for this error. Like, there's potentially something we can do to fix it. But god dang it. Oh, that was such a tiny little change. Alright. Should I push this? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna push it. Even though it's like broken. I'm gonna push it. No. No. Don't push it if it's broken. Alright. I agree. Good choice. Good choice, Trumpet63. You do make sense today. I am gonna back it up though. Just for paranoia's sake. Alright, we're backing it up. Freaking made strides today. I'm not gonna lie. And we have like a model that we can test and that was proved to actually indicate an error. Sweet. Alright, we're closing. We're closing the stream, guys. Oh. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be at this tomorrow. You can bet. Oh cool, it stopped for me. Yay! Alright. Have a good night, listen to some music.